Are you in, like, one of these upstairs? Is this? No, this is just an empty room. Okay, so none of them are lined up here. Okay. So... is it one of the ones down here? Is it Boone's room? Is it the dump? Are you in the dumpster? I'll take the Sunset Sarsaparilla. Wait, are you sure it's not this room? It does look like it's pointed directly in here. Unless she is in actually... Oh, she's on the bed.
I hear reports of Legion raiding part. Your travels been going all right?
Okay, let's me to find you. I'm reuniting the remnants, and they'll need your piloting skills.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. That place seems to attract aircraft for some reason. But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear.
Okay. How did you like flying vertibirds for the Enclave?
I was never happier than when I was in the cockpit. I was able to go just about anywhere and everywhere, limited only by the fuel I could carry. There were more than a few missions where I took the scenic route home just so I could stay in the air. Caught hell for it every time, but worth it. Some of the things we did were questionable, I know. That's just how it was back then. Figure I've done enough good to make up for any sins, anyhow.
Right, goodbye.
Watch your 6 out there.
Yep, yeah, 10, 4.
Since my mother died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too. She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded.
That's a really... No, it's an important part of her life. Why shouldn't she enjoy it?
As screwed up as it sounds, at least she was a part of something. Granted, it was something admittedly pretty bad, but it was something. If you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite compare.
Nope. Right, well... head up to Jacobstown. Oh, I was going to go to Hidden Valley. Oh well, we're doing this now. We're just going to do... It looks like we're just going to do Arcade's Quest, because I forgot about Hidden Valley straight away. Immediately forgot it. It's a special kind of skill, that is. Forgetting something you were planning on doing, like, 5 minutes after you planned it. Yeah, we'll just do this mission, because they're all going to be tagged. They're all going to be tagged. Get this done straight away.
Someone's watching me.
No, I looked away straight away.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Okay, Gannon's asked me to gather all the former members of the Enclave in the Mojave. Oh, how was your research, actually?
Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize the drug anytime soon. I really should get back to my
Okay,
work.
about that. Arcade Gannon's asked me to gather blah, 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 blah.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
His work was what mattered to him. It seems pointless to do all of that without a goal. No, his work was what mattered to him.
Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
Oh. Right, out we go. Don't look at the nightkin. And we teleport off to somewhere north of West Side. Or maybe in West Side. Oh, that's the south entrance, so yeah, that'll be inside West Side. And then somewhere on the Sharecropper Farms. Right, yeah, we'll keep going around. We'll keep going round. Hang on. Oh, this is actually in here, isn't it? Who am I looking for here? Oh, someone's popped up. Oh, there's a load of yellow tags over this way.
Hey there.
Hello. Are you?
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to West Side?
Arcade asked me to find you. He's gathering your friends.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
It was Arcade's suggestion, not mine.
It really must be bad out there if he's sending you to us. Is the idea that we swoop in by vertibird, guns blazing?
Sounds good to me. Does that mean you're in?
I'll be there, but it won't mean squat if the rest of the group isn't there too. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
Tell me about the old days. I'd like to know more about your former squad.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Okay. Tell me about the old days with the Enclave.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants.
What happened to the oil rig in Navarro?
Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region.
Yeah, so that would be because that was rigged to blow by our character, the player character. Oh, hello.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him.
That's their story, okay, not yours. I mean, that wasn't really a story. That feels a bit harsh. No, their loyalty to you.
Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
Okay. So let's head to this one. So, okay, that's Cannibal Johnson's cave. So I'm assuming this is Moreno. So we'll go to the Sharecropper Farms. I'm doing so much fast traveling. Oh wait, no, we want to go north from here. Although I wonder if we actually want to be inside this fence. We might actually want to be there because that's Slowly drifting that way. Oh no. Do we want to be in this building? I think so. Yeah, it's pointing us to the door. Yeah, Moreno.
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving.
Do you have something against the NCR?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years.
Well, Arcade and I were looking for you. We're gathering the remnants.
Been a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Advanced tech would be useful. There isn't anyone else around. Yeah, I don't really want to do that, because you might then think we're talking about the Legion. There isn't anyone else around with your equipment and expertise.
You can thank the NCR for that one. Wait, this isn't on behalf of the NCR, is it?
I was hoping you'd want to take down the NCR. That's the plan. I was planning on helping. So I can say help the Legion. I can lie and say help the Legion, or does it matter who we help?
Yeah, it does. There's not a chance you'll find me helping the NCR in any way. They've caused me too much grief.
So you're not coming?
Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
So what have we got? Dear friends, remember, Navarro. Could be base. What did you do when you were with the Enclave?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
I like this. I like that we're almost...
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave
Yes.
hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
So I like this because this is actually kind of showing almost the consequences of Fallout 2, but for the other side, rather than just being like, we're going to advance the story of like just the NCR. Don't be too hard on him, it's part of who he is. A man should know when to let go.
It's been decades, you know. By now, he's been out of the Enclave longer than he was in. Most people know when to hang it up and start over. But not Moreno.
Right, well, we'll head out and head to Cannibal Johnson's cave. My room was like, Cannibal Cave? And I was like, no. I hope it's not Cannibal Cave. Oh, right.
Mark my words. Won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover Dam.
Yeah, I think we are quite close to the end of the game. I'm assuming that's going to be the end of the game.
Damn time. What took you? Oh,
Oh, you were expecting someone else?
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
Arcane asked me to gather all the remaining members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
Thought I recognized the fellow with you.
Oh.
So what's this reunion all about then?
He thinks your experience and technology will help resolve the conflict in the region.
Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is old.
Old friends?
Appropriate, huh?
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew.
You don't have to be your father. Oh, I'm sure your father would be proud of you. I'm sure your father would be proud of you.
I wonder if he would. It's pointless, I know, but sometimes I wonder what he wanted me to be. Maybe being a doctor in the middle of Nevada wasn't exactly what he had in mind for his little boy.
True. Right, we've unlocked a new place, which I assume is where we're meeting everyone. Which is whoosh, the Remnant's bunker, which I actually have to move to. I have to actually travel to. So we'll fast travel to Foxtrot. And we want to go up there, which is not the way to go. Really confused the NCR. This Ranger thing. You know, we've had all these false reports. Yeah, we've got some people with the wearing Enclave armor coming out of a bunker by us. Oh, those must just be more of those fake reports coming through. Oh, it's just a mantis. Yeah, that's why I wasn't bothered. I feel like I've done some of this at a higher level than I should have done. Certainly the vaults. It's up here somewhere. Is that a dead mantis? Have we already been here? Ah, here we go. Here's a dark cave. The Remnant's bunker. Activate the panel. Yeah, dear old friends, remember Navarro. There we go. Support the fight. How do I get down? Oh, there's the stairs. I don't think Moreno's going to be happy, though. Ooh! Oh, yeah, they have a vertibird. And this is all the various... Oh, they've got... Oh, yeah, they've got Enclave armor, haven't they? I assume that this is not lootable? No. Oh, that does look pretty. Okay, what do I do? Do I talk to someone?
Krieger's the officer here, not me. The final say on the plan is up to
Okay.
you. Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
I want you to help the NCR hold the dam.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR.
No.
You'll have to talk to
Yeah.
him.
Will he be a liability?
He won't turn on us, but he's a good shot, and I'd hate to do this without him.
Couldn't you just order him?
I stopped being Moreno's officer a long time ago. Everyone here respects me, but they don't need to follow my orders. Not anymore.
What's his problem?
Day one, we didn't. It's as simple as that. The rest of us moved on while Moreno didn't. Still, I'm not convinced Moreno hates the NCR as much as he thinks he does. You still might be able to talk him out of leaving.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.